right. It's everybody's favorite segment, but most hated intro. It's Fack Outta here.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that, and I don't know. You haven't said anything. I'm surprised you haven't said anything, or anybody has put on the comment. I misspelled Outta, Fack Outta here on that intro, and nobody has said anything yet.
Dude, I can't. I told you I hate the intro because there's nothing to focus on. I'm literally trying to understand what I'm looking at. It's a backwards walking fish. He's underwater. Like, it has nothing to do with anything.
I literally misspelled. I keep writing it. I keep looking at it. I'm like, shit. I can't believe that I misspelled that shit, and nobody has said anything. That's
they're letting it slide.
Nobody's like, you guys are idiots. At least write that comment. So at least we know you're fucking watching it.
Right? Jesus.
So anyways, so you want to go first or do you want me to go?
You go first so I can try to think of something.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, you're gonna ride off of mine because you're gonna be like, you're a dumbass, you're fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what I usually try to do. Let's go.
All right. So this is what I think, right? It was an incident that happened, and this guy is like yelling, right? And I get it. The product that you received at the house was damaged. I get it. So we can take care of you. Nobody ever said we can't take care of you, right? But the person, sometimes in the system, not sometimes, when this happens, when something's in transit, we can't touch it. Not at all. We can't do anything like that. But the guy was so upset, and I can hear him from far away yelling at the leader, and I'm like, oh wow, this guy's going ham. But come Mr. Calm down person walks up, and anyways, after all, long story short, when I'm talking to him, he says, well, that person needs to learn how to work with people because he's in that position and he should be able to work with people. So if anything, if he needs he should be trained a little bit better to work with people because he, that's part of his job. And in my head, I'm thinking, I didn't say anything, but in my head, I'm thinking, well, you also don't have the right to blow up on people, and you should also take responsibilities in the way how you talk to people. Maybe if you learn how to talk to people, maybe things will be resolved easier. So fuck out of here. Some people feel like you can just yell at somebody and they're entitled to yell at somebody and to do so, and then they expect the other person to react like this, like, oh, you're not yelling at me. Like, we all have emotions. I get it. Where everybody's stressed out. So fuck out of here with that shit.
I expect you just to sit there and take it. Okay. Yeah. When I start going off on you on the show, you're going to sit there and take it and say, thank you, sir. May I have another?
And I just think it's kind of like the fact that he was going down on like going ham on him.
Going down on him. Whoa.
Yeah. Going ham.
This whole topic went south real quick.
I just felt weird. I just felt like as I'm talking to him,
I'd be weird too if somebody went down on somebody.
But sometimes I just feel like I should say, well, you didn't have to be. We should also. I get it. They're in a position to get yelled at and all that. But if you have some respect, and I get the frustration you're in, but you shouldn't be going like almost like up on the person's face. I mean, luckily enough, this person was calmed down enough where he didn't react to it, but it could have been anybody else. Have you seen those shits that happen on YouTube? Anybody else would have swung.
Yeah. I've seen some stuff before.
And then you hear talking about his actions and he should be better at it. How about you looking at yourself and you should be better at how you react to things?
Preach, brother.
But that's my fuck out of here.
All right. Seems really worked up over it.
Yeah, I was.
Poor little guy.
I felt bad for him.
So I'm old and I don't remember shit. Did I ever talk about the incident with my dog?
No.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, hopefully I didn't. So this will be my fuck out of here then. So I had a little incident with my dog. So I like to do this amazing sport called golfing. Oh, by the way, I meant to mention it in the Monster Week of Sports. I have my new personal record. Did I tell you this last week? Yeah.
No.
So I'm one of those. I got a couple buddies of mine, and I know they're not watching so I can talk shit about them. They pay all this money to a golf pro to teach them golf lessons. So funny.
Yeah.
So funny. I'm so sidetracked now. You see, you got me talking about stories, and I lose my train of thought.
Go ahead. No, but go ahead. This is interesting, though. This is interesting.
And so they pay all this money, and so what I do is I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay a guy to tell me how to play golf because it's really expensive. So I started watching these YouTube videos, and I'll grab his link next week and I'll put it up on the show because that way I can promote a fellow YouTuber. But this guy Ryan something, it's a golf pro in like England, and he makes these videos, and I just started watching them. And I've improved. I probably dropped 10 strokes in my golf game since I've watched this guy's videos. So I went out and I watched this. So
you watch these videos and you improve your strokes?
Yep. I just do what he recommends to do, and I try it out.
So you practice your strokes while you watch the video?
No, I don't stroke it while I'm watching the video. Let's try. Anyway, so I go out and I play on last Friday. So no, you wouldn't have known yet. And I changed my hand grip a little bit on the shaft so I could grip it a little bit, stiffer. Yeah. Yep. See, I knew you'd like this, and I could really get around on it and really, connect to the ball. And I was hitting the drive straight, dude. I hit an 87, new record. I literally went 4 straight holes that I parred, and then I had a par 3 after that on a 5th hole. I birdied. I was 1 over after 7, just out there killing the ball. And this was a shitty course too. Like the putting green was horrible. Anyway, so the reason that started me is that I was going out one day and I decided I was going to play golf twice, and I wanted to have a long day of golf. So we ran out, we went golfing, and we were going to go do some shopping and stuff. So I was like, asked my family if they could hook me up and just let my dogs out. No big deal. Just let them out real quick. Shouldn't be an issue. So of course I had to ask my nieces though, who are, not liking to do anything that doesn't involve themselves or benefits themselves. So they half-assedly decide, they want to help me out. So they let the dogs out, but then they don't want to get the dog back in. So the one dog decides he's finally tired of being out there and runs in. And the other dog is so scared by the way that they talk to her and they treat her that she refused to come in. So really? To the point where they left her out there for 2 hours and just let her be out there. And then finally,
she sat by the stairs?
No, they didn't know where they left her out there for 2 hours, went back 2 hours later, couldn't find her. Had no clue where she was.
In the city?
Out back. That's not city, but there's still cars and stuff.
There's a fence?
No, there's no fence. But my dogs listen to me, so they just stay around. So anyway, so I finally get a phone call from my sister, and she's bitching at me because she was sick, so I understand like her mentality. She's like dealing with COVID and shit. The last thing she wants to do is deal with this, but she fucking goes off on me. So I fucking start fighting with her, going like, oh, blah, blah. Like, I'm not going to get into that part. Anyway, so I get a phone call. So I had to leave like what I was doing and drive a half hour, 45 minutes home. Now I'm driving home. The thing is though, is I'm not worried as I drive home because I know what dog it is. Right. So I don't know if you guys can see them. I got 2 of them over there. Rex, Lyly. See the one on the pillows right there, and then that one. The boy who's on the pillows, I've lost him once. When I was in Florida, I brought them both over to my friend's house, and the girl I was dating at the time, it was her dog, and she was out in Dr. Phillips visiting a friend or something. I don't remember. Anyway, so I brought them home, and he ran away on me. And I was like 15, 20 blocks away at this other person's house. I had to call her up that night because I couldn't find him. He was gone, right?
Really?
Because the girl dog stayed by me. Like she would, like she's obsessed with me. She won't move too far from where I'm at. So anyway, we get home finally, and we're looking for the dog. We're out clouring the streets, calling his name. And I'm finally at home. I come back home just to see if, what we found out. And my girl dog's crying at the back door. Well, this motherfucker found his way from 15, 20 blocks and made it all the way back to the house looking for my girlfriend.
Wow.
Right? So this time it wasn't him that was out. So I knew I was all right. Right? So I came home not even worried about it. So what do? I get home. I walk up the driveway. I literally whistle twice. Little clap, clap. Lyly, come here. You can see her ears moving in the background over there. Lyly. Yeah, see? I say, Lyly, come here. Dude, she's off in the corner hiding under a tree and under the car so nobody can see her, but she's still close enough to the house to make sure she knows when I get home.
Aww,
and the second I come home, fuck out of here. She's not just like, huh. Daddy,
Bandito.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And comes right up to me, no problems. I knew she wasn't gone. She's not going to run off. That's not her style. Her style, she has to be near me. Like, she's not going to just take off on me. Him, on the other hand, fuck out of here.
He's like, fuck out of here.
He's already done it once in my life. That dude will take off again. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my fuck out of here. My dogs. All right, good stuff.
But
Good
that
stuff.
is a cute story, though.
Yeah. So